guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to all the mods 9, welcome back to Magic Colonies. We carry on with this magic series where effectively what we're doing, guys, let me show you very quickly, is just doing all the magic mods within all the mods 9. That's what the series is about if you just landed in here. But if you haven't and you've been following the channel, let me show you something very quickly. Look at the university. Magical, indeed. So there you have it. Now we have the university going. And if you remember, well, we need to get the mystic place in here. As you can see, it's all ready to go, but we need to do the research on the university. So that, my friends, is what we are going to do right now, because we need this thing going so we can actually get what the things that we need to do to keep that thing going. Now, this is going to be a little room in the university for whatever reason. We have a room in there, and this is, my friend, is where we can actually do the research. And I think it comes down to, in actual fact, I think they have a bit of a I have here some type of there we go, ambition. We need to research ambition in here, and that comes under the civilians, I think. Let me check it very quickly if that was the case. There you have it, ambition. We need one diamond, and I think that, oh, we don't have a diamond here with us yet, so let's grab a diamond very quickly and let's do that research. Okay, guys, with that in mind, I think that we have some diamonds somewhere. Oh, look, we have 26 already there, so we need let me grab a couple just in case that we need it for something else, because we are going to do quite a few things today related to Ars Nouveau. So sometimes, well, you actually need some diamonds to do certain things. So that's what we're going to do as well. Let's do this research very quickly whilst we do the rest of the things that we need to do. And then we are going to place the mystical building in here as well, which is going to help us to do all the tiers seeds. That is the idea anyway. So with that in mind, let's go to civilian search. Let's go down a bit, and we are going to get the ambition one. So with that in mind, now we're starting to get that, and I'm going to show you as well. Look at this, guys. Look the amount of things that we need to do. So what's the next step? Well, I think the best thing that we can do at this point, guys, is just to follow the storyline, the quest line, I mean. So if we go to Ars Nouveau, the next thing is going to be source stones. We are going to need it because, well, it's going to be important to make certain amount of machines, as you can see in here. And one of those, of course, is going to be, we are going to need arcane pedestals, and we are going to need as well a quite important one, which is going to be the Enchanting Apparatus, because with that we are going to craft the first set of gear, and that's going to be the wizard gear. So time to change a bit. So let's create some of these things. We already have a stone, I think, with us, which I actually collected from our from these botany pots that we have in here. And let me show you very quickly how that goes. Look at this. We have plenty of stone in here. So with that in mind, let's create some of those. Now, to create it is actually very simple. We put one source gem in there, and then we are going to surround that with a stone, and there you have it. Now we have 8. We are going to get quite a few of those, and to be honest, you're going to need quite a few of these things as well, so may as well do them. As you can see, now we completed the quest as well. Thank you very much. We are going to get a random essence, which is going to be abjuration essence. Okay, well, thank you very much for that. And what we are going to be next? Pedestals. Yeah, that is something important that we are going to need as well. So we already bookmarked it in here because we are going to set up this thing in this episode. That's going to be very, very interesting. Oh, look at this. We are ready to go. So what we need is source stones, which we already make. Source gems, which we have the little farm down there, and the gold nuggets. So we are going to need quite a few of these things actually. So with that in mind, so we have in that disposition then. Okay, so let's do that very quickly. So that and that and that and that, and then we are going to place those in there and those in there, and we need we are going to need 8, I think. So we have 8 in here, as you can see. And the next thing that we are going to need is the Enchanting Apparatus. Very important. As you can see, look the amount of gold that we are using. And what is cool about it, if you remember in a few episodes back, is that, well, now we have some gold going in here somewhere, if you remember correctly. Let me see if I can... there you have it. Gold essences. And we have gold seeds because we planted it in here, if you remember. So there you have it. Okay, so with that in mind, now we have the university going as well. We are going to place the mystic place there at some point. Oh my goodness. Something else I want to show you, well, is the Enchanter's Tower. Because I made a bit of modification on it. And that is because we had the stairs going right the center. But now what we're going to do is to actually get to the first floor. I set up a series of waystones, or at least waypoints within the waystone, and I hope that makes sense, guys. And as the tower actually goes taller, we will create different points to actually travel there. So, Mage Tower as that's going to be the first floor, and here is where we are going to set up everything, guys. So, with that in mind, we have some quests as well. So, let's check that one very quickly, shall we? We have the Arcane Pedestals, and we are going to get some rewards. It's something. Oh, the Wilding Spike. Okay, so that's going to be helpful at some point, I'm assuming. And of course, we have the Enchanting Apparatus as well in here, as you can see. Now, something else that we'll be looking at will be the Ritual Brazier at some point, because with that, we can actually make some really cool tablets. And Tablet of Flight, that one is a really important one, because actually, you can actually fight or flight within certain amount of blocks. I think it's 60 blocks freely. And if we place one of those here in the camp, well, you're going to be able to fly quite a lot around. So you will be able to move much quicker. That's what I'm trying to say. So what we have in here? Well, Enchanting Apparatus. And then we have the Arcane Pedestals. So I'm going to place it right on the center there. Now, the location or how you place them doesn't really matter as long as you place them within 3 blocks. That is important. So let's play one in there, one in there. I think we are going to place the next one in there and the next one in there. What do you think? And then we can actually do a fill on that. So that will be in here, that will be there, that will be there, and the last one will be there. And there you have it. Now we have set up all this cool thing in here. Now that was a tiny bit small for my testing, but you know what? I think it's going to do the trick. Once we put some lights on and all that good stuff, this is going to work very, very nicely. So let's make something, shall we? Okay, guys, something else that I forgot that we need to place is the Arcane Core. So let's make one of those very quickly. And that is placed just underneath the Enchanting Apparatus. So we are going to place it right there. And it's very cool. You can see the glows and everything. It looks really, really cool, actually. So now we have the Enchanting Apparatus ready to go. And now we are ready now to start crafting certain things. And this is going to be quite fun, I think, because the idea here, guys, is to get all the wizardry gear, and that's going to be interesting for what the channel or what the series is about. So stay put, because we are going to start creating really cool stuff. So with that in mind, guys, what can we make with these things? Well, let me show you very quickly, because this is an interesting one. So let me check the Enchanting Apparatus. Look at this. Magical armor upgrades. We can actually make Geomancer's hat. Look at this. Or a Aethermancer hat, whatever that may be. And you have different things in here that you can actually make. Aquamancer's leggings. You can make all this magical stuff in here, which you can actually upgrade as well. And it's going to be pretty cool to be able to do these things. But in addition to that, well, look, you can actually make an arcane spell books. That's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, definitely you can actually do battle mages, all this good stuff, my friends. This is pretty cool. So not only you can actually do gear, but you can actually make a different type of charms and all that good stuff. Look at these bows, enchanted bows. We have a Dominion wand, lots and lots of different stuff. So let's think what we do. Is nighttime is coming, time to go sleep first. And because we want to make well, magical gear for wizards, we are going to need a couple of things, and one of those is going to be magical threads. Now, to make magical threads, we are going to need Mage Bloom seeds. So how we do this? Well, it's not going to be that difficult. We are going to put 4 source gems and some type of seeds, which I think that we have plenty of seeds in here from the very beginning when we started to actually clean all the mess up. Look at this. We have so many of everything, and I think that any of those will do. So we can just grab any of those. Maybe tomato seeds will work. Who knows? So let's do that very quickly. And as you can see, once again, 4 of these and the seed. We can actually use rice as well. And I think we have some rice in here. I thought we had. Maybe no. Let's just place that and see what happens, shall we? Let's do it. Okay, guys, so we need to place 4, and I think that we can place them anywhere. Doesn't have to have any specific recipe positioning. But one thing that I want to show you as well, which is, I think is very cool. If you right-click into the Enchanting Apparatus, look at this. That is pretty cool. That will show you that all pedestals, when illuminated, are within the 3 blocks range that is required to actually make sure that the Enchanting Apparatus is working correctly. So with that in mind, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's get one of these seeds in here. Oh my goodness, and it's happening. Look at this. Oh, this is just so cool. Look, that animation is so gorgeous. Let me show you. Oh, look at this. This is looking really, really nice indeed. And there you have it. Now we have, of course, a Mage Bloom seed. That is so cool. And I think that we have now a quest unlocked as well. Enchanting Apparatus it is. You can actually copy this type of formation if you like that more, if you have the space and all that good stuff. And now we've done the Enchanting Apparatus, we've done the Arcane Core, and we are going to pick up our reward, which is going to be a Source Gem. Well, thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. And of course, look the amount of things that we are going to do in the future, guys. This is going to be a proper wizard. So yes, my friends, stay put because we are going to become a very powerful wizard in these Mage Colonies. Okay, guys, now that we have the seeds, well, the next thing is going to be to actually sow them so we can actually harvest them at some point. So we can actually put them anywhere. We are going to place them right there, and hopefully, well, this is going to get cracking as well. It's going to be very important. Now, something else that we need to check as we do the episode today is check how we are doing with that research. That's going to be super important as well. So let's check it very quickly and see if this is done yet, because I've been really looking forward to place the other building as well. And as you can see, well, let me see, civilian, is it done? I think it's done by now. Oh, is it done or is it halfway? I think it's halfway done. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 30 minutes remaining. Okay. Well, there you have it. Have a nice cool down. Let's do carry on with the episode. And hopefully by next episode, guys, we can actually start placing the mystical place in there as well. So, oh my goodness, how many things. We done the Mage Bloom seed as well. Oh my goodness, we are doing actually quite a lot of things in this episode, but it's getting really, really cool indeed. How a mystical agriculture can help you so much if you want to get into the magic mods within all the mods 9. So with that in mind, let's move on. Okay, guys, as you can see, we have the first Mage Bloom that we actually get. Now, what do we do with this? Well, this thing is going to provide us with Mage Bloom fiber. What can you do with it? Well, lots of different things. Look at that. Orange Mage Bloom bed. Oh my goodness. We can actually do an alteration table, which we are going to do in this episode, hopefully. But lots of different things that we can actually create with these things. And one of those that we want is going to be a blank thread. To make a magical thread is going to be really important. To be able to, well, to make the gear, the wizard gear that we need. So with that in mind, let's fast forward a bit, guys, and collect some of these things. Okay, guys, fast forward a bit and we got 17 Mage Bloom, and the way that we convert that into the fibers that we need, well, simply is, put them on the crafting table. Doesn't matter the position that you put them in there. And with that, well, we got a stack and a tiny bit more in that. That's important, guys, because we are going to be able to use this, as I said, for many, many things. But one of those, of course, is going to be the gear that we are going to be able to make with this thing. And of course, we are going to need a blank thread as well. What can we make with a blank thread? Well, a lot of things as well, as you can see. Look at this. We can actually make different types of threads. We are going to be able to use all these things eventually. So stay put for that, guys, because it's definitely going to be very interesting. Okay, guys, so once we have all the Mage Bloom fibers, well, it's time to actually create the Tier 1 Aran Ropes. Now, you will see as well here that we have an iron chest plate. Now, the better the quality of the armor that you are putting in here, the better the quality of the rope is going to be. So in my case, I already have made, if I remember correctly, I remember have these 4 in here. We are going to need some source gems as well. Let me remind myself if that is going to be the case. A minute. We are going to need a mage fiber, and we are going to place it in chest in the middle. We are going to place the iron chest plate. So let's go do this. Let's create this thing. And of course, we are going to create as well. We are going to create the boots as well. We are going to make the pants, and of course, the gorgeous cool hat as well. So let's do that very quickly, guys. Okay, guys, so we are back on the Mage Tower, or Arcanist Tower, I would say. So we are going to need 4 of these things, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I'm going to do the chest. I don't know why I like the chest first, but there you have it. We're going to place it right in the middle. Look at this. Look at this, my friends. This is just so cool. And that is going to give us the Tier 1 ropes for the wizard, which I am really looking forward to get. Look at this. Oh my goodness, but look at that, the amount of stats that it's going to give us as well. We are going to have +1 mana regen, 30 max mana, +8 armor, and +2 armor toughness. That is pretty cool, actually. So, with that in mind, well, I'm going to make the rest as well, because why not? So, let's do that once again. with a different piece of gear. That's going to be the leggings. Oh my goodness. Isn't it beautiful? That animation. I absolutely love it, guys. Okay, well, soon we are going to be fully wizards and all that good stuff. And we are going to make wands. Oh my goodness. We are going to make so many things. It's going to be quite impressive. So let's do that again until we have the full set, because that is what it's all about. So let me bring these two down. Let's get the hat going as well. And I absolutely love this animation, guys. What do you think? Absolutely stunning. And there you have it. Now we have another piece of gear, which is very, very nice. If you don't look, you don't know how Ars Nova works, well, there you have it. This hopefully is going to help you to, well, to have a little bit of tutorial on how to actually make wizard gear. I think that, you know, if you are playing into the magic mod, it goes very, very well. There you have it, my friends. Oh, this is pretty cool, actually. So why don't we try on? There you have it, my friends. We have a full set of wizard robes and magical gear. Oh my goodness, how cool is this? And by the way, you can actually change the color of it. Oops, I do through my book. Thank you very much. You can change the color of your gear as well if you dye it. So with any type of dye, you can actually change it. I love the purple. That is my style. So we are going to be a purple wizard in these different worlds of magic. But in a sense, that's what it is. If you want to make any of the color, just get some dye, put it on your crafting table, you can actually dye it, which is pretty cool indeed. But if you thought everything finished in here, oh no, my friends, there's more to come, because something else that we can actually make is the Ring of Lesser Discount. As you can see, we need 4 diamonds, 2 sword gems, and 2 either pearls, or we are going to need ender pearls as well, which we think we have some of those as well. So let's grab those very quickly. And obviously, something that we are going to need as well is going to be the Ring of Potential. That is going to be the base of the ring. We are going to need that to actually create, well, what's going to be the Ring of Lesser Discount, which is going to give us plus 10 mana, max mana, and plus 1 mana regen on the top of what we already have on our gear. It's going to be very interesting, guys. So we need iron nuggets. Do we have any iron nuggets in here, I wonder? I'm pretty sure that we have plenty of them. Let me take this away so you can actually, guys, see what I'm doing. If not, I think that, well, it's not going to be an issue because we have so much iron. So let's grab some iron very quickly from our little iron farming here, if you remember. Oh my goodness, it definitely is. Let me see if we can actually make a couple of those, because we are going to need them in the future anyway. So may as well grab them now and do them, and then we can go from there. There you go. 3 of them is going to be. Let's put them there, and we are going to make plenty of these things in here. Let's go to the crafting table, and let's make the ring. Okay, so here we are, Ring of Potential. Let's crack that one down very quickly, and now we know that we can build this thing. So let's do it very quickly, guys. Okay, so here we are. Let's go place 1, 2, 3, 4 diamonds, 2 pearls in here, and 2 of these stores, gems, and next is going to be the ring templates. So there you have it again. Oh my goodness, yes, this is looking very, very nice indeed. And with that, my friends, well, we are going to have a very nice piece of gear, I think. So that jewelry, my friends, oh, this is just insanely beautiful. So there you have it. We have these bubbles in here, which we can actually put the rings. And let me see if I can actually find them. Oh yeah, I think that we have the ring in here. And as you can see, we can actually have 2 rings. I don't think that they are going to stack up, meaning that if we build another one, we may be able actually to wear it, not too sure. But at this point, well, it doesn't really matter. Now, the question is how this set is going to help us with the mana. Well, let's see it, shall we? And see how quick we can actually do these things. So if we choose the harm, oh my goodness, look at that mana. The mana is going, but it's actually regenerating very quickly as well, which I don't mind that much. That is not too bad at all. But as you can see, well, we will actually work on the mana, but as you can see, it's almost instant, and the regeneration is actually very, very quick as well. So there you have it. And with that, guys, we reached the end of another episode in this Magic Colonies series. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next daily upload, guys. Until then, stay great, guys.